Hello everybody, how is it going? It is your boy, Lucas here, back again with another review. Today we are going to be checking out an album from Sikth called The Future in Whose Eyes. Now this is, if I'm not mistaken, their third full-length album that they've put out. They just put out an EP last year, which this was the first time I actually got into these guys, and man, they were great. Like, I had no idea that they were kind of like, they're sort of like the step brothers of the djent movement. If, you know, Meshuggah was the one who really got all the popularity, but these guys are doing a lot of the things better than all the other djent bands that you have out today. And I absolutely love that EP, and the album, it's in that same vein, but I feel like the album, it captures a little bit more of that classic Sikth while moving in more of some newer elements to it. So let's jump into the album. The very first track off of it is called Vivid, and it's a perfect way to start the album. It has those Sikth riffs that we all know and love, and you have those insane vocals that go back and forth, and the song is really great. It's pretty much your stereotypical Sikth song, and that's kind of what it is. It's a great way to kick off the album. Now, Century of Narcissists, this phrases the question in the track title. This track is really insane. This is kind of the Sikth that, when I try to go back and listen to their old albums, this is kind of the songs that would show up. Now, a lot of people were disappointed when the singles came out from this album. They didn't know the direction that Sikth was going, but this solves all that. It's crazy, the vocals go back and forth, the riffs are insane. This song is one of the more crazy or disjointed songs on the album. As you're gonna see as we go through the album, one of the good things about this album is I find the songs are really good. The structure kind of becomes, I don't say repetitive, but it kind of follows a pattern. The songs are really good, they're not chaotic, you don't feel disjointed, they feel really snapped together, and they feel really good. Now the Aura, I really like this song. The Aura is one of the first tracks that we get that it kind of takes it down a notch. You still have those riffs in there, but you know, the chorus kind of takes it down a little bit, and you have a little break toward the end of the song. And it's nice because it's a good contrast since we just came from Century of Narcissists. Next up is The Ship Has Sailed. Now, I don't know how familiar you guys are with Sikth, but they read poems. It's like this big poem. You kind of have some droning stuff going on in the background. You have a few of those in there. So this is the first one. I actually like all of them. I find it very interesting. They create a very cool atmosphere. And the lyrics in the poem, I call them poems. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. They're really cool. They're very interesting. And they had a few of them back on the previous EP. Next song up is Weavers of Woe. This song is pretty crazy. Considering that Aura was kind of laid back, this one's crazy. You got some killer riffs in it, but the chorus relaxes a little bit, and this is what you're kind of gonna see throughout the entire album. That the choruses tend to be big. They're really big. They're really open, and they're more memorable. There's a lot more vocal melodies going on in here than I think what they've done in the past. Cracks of Light. This is one of the top songs, if not the best song on the album. It does feature Spencer Sertello from Periphery. He lends his voice during the chorus, and his voice blends beautifully over it. And this song is really cool. It has that chorus I was talking about earlier, and it has some killer riffs in it. Very cool song to listen to. Golden Cufflinks. This was one of the first singles that came out, and this song is the most laid-back track on the album. A lot of people were worried when this came out because they were like, I don't know the direction the band is going, what are they gonna do. I like this song. The chorus is extremely mellow, it's extremely rememberable, and I found myself humming it a few times. If you want to call it a more mainstream song on the album, this would be the more mainstream song on the album. The Moon has been going for hours, and you got another poem coming in here about halfway through. So, you know, you got that poem. Like I said, I like them and they're pretty cool. Riddles of Humanity is one of the sickest songs on this album. I'm not making a pun, but it is so sick. Like, it starts off with this insane riff and it continues through the entire song. It's like ding-a-ling, 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 ding-a-ling. It's this awesome riff. It's killer. I love this song. It's a very cool song. Tie into the end. No Wishbones. This one has a really big cool chorus. It gets, you know, kind of quiet toward the end and it picks up again. Once again, it's following that similar formula that we've seen with the earlier songs Ride the Illusion, it's kind of you return to your craziness at the beginning, once again steps it down toward the end and gets crazy back toward the very end. This is, Ride the Illusion is the last official track because the entire album closes out with When It Rains, which is a poem, which is fine. I close it out with that. I think it's pretty cool way to do it there. Ride the Illusion is a good way to close it out because you know you got those killer riffs in there and then you got to step it down again. Nolly from Periphery handled the mixing and mastering on here, and like everything he does, it sounds great. I absolutely love it. So when it comes down to a rating, I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 5 out of 5. As to why, it hit a lot of check marks. Production is good, songs are solid, and the track spacing is brilliant. I love the way they did it. You have they spaced it out evenly. You got the poems in there. So this is, you're getting technically 9 new songs from these guys, and I absolutely love it. It picks up where the EP left off. It checks a lot of marks. It has killer riffs. There's not a bad song on here. I mean, you can skip the poems if you don't like them, but I find they're a cool contrast thrown in there. Now, tell me what you thought about this album. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you hate to love it? Let me know in the comments down below. That's for me. I'm gonna have to be out. Peace.